Yo, what's up? It's your boy Bike with another video. Today, I am going to be revealing the secret to actually finding the art application just for you. So first, how we're going to start this off is I went ahead and I reviewed and I ranked 7 art applications on Android. Now you can use this particular formula, whether it's on Android, whether it's on iPad, whether it's on PC, or whatever. But this is specifically, I ranked these applications specifically based off of their Android version. So we got Clip Studio Paint, we got Sketchbook, we got Krita, we got Infinite Painter, Artflow, MetaBang Paint, and High Paint. And then I got 9 different categories that I felt like was important for an art application, for somebody to actually sit down and draw on an art application. And those are price, brushes, brush performance, layers, saving, guides, the UI, tools and features, and the app stability. And I rated all of these using the 5-star method. So all of these got stars in each of these categories. So let's go over it. So let's go to the first category, which is price. Now for price, I gave Clip Studio Paint 3 out of 5 stars. And that is just because Clip Studio Paint got a lot going on with their price. You know what I'm saying? You got the monthly thing. Some people don't like the monthly thing, especially on the Android version, which that's what we're talking about here. They got the monthly thing, and then they got the Pro version, and then they got a different price for the EX version, and then they have a different price for the cell phone, and the cell phone does not come with pressure sensitivity and all of this. So I gave it a 3-star. Sketchbook, I gave a 4 because it is free on Android, not for desktop, but for Android, it is free. Krita, it is also free for Android. Infinite Painter, it is free, but with restrictions, but it does have a one-time payment. So you pay one time, you'll own it forever. So it's a lot more simpler. So I gave it a 4 stars. Artflow, I gave it 4 stars because it's free. MetaBang, 4 stars, free. And also they do things, MetaBang does this thing where you can watch a video and you get it free for you unlock features for a day or something like that. I believe Artflow does that too, if I'm not mistaken. And then you got High Paint, it's free, that's 4 stars. And then next up we have brushes. So brushes, I got Clip Studio Paint, 4 stars. The brushes, the amount of brushes that just comes with Clip Studio Paint it's a whole bunch of brushes. And then you also have access to their brush library, or it's like a user library. But the thing that I like about it is that it's all inside the application. You don't have to go outside of the application to actually download more brushes. It's all within that one application. So I gave it a 4 stars. Sketchbook, 3 stars. Sketchbook you do have the ability to actually they have a little marketplace in there. I wouldn't even say marketplace, but a place where you can download extra brushes and things like that or whatever, but they are kind of limited. It's a lot of brushes, but they are kind of limited, and also the types of brushes are kind of limited compared to Clip Studio Paint. But I did give it a 3 stars. It is enough to actually get whatever you're done. You know what I'm saying? Krita, I gave a 4 stars as far as their brushes. They have a large array of brushes and very unique brushes also. So that's the good thing about Krita. Infinite Painter, I gave a 3 because they don't have the selection that Clip Studio Paint has, nor Krita, but they do have they have around the same as Sketchbook. You know what I'm saying? They have around, they have around the same as Sketchbook has. Then you have Artflow, limited. They have limited brushes. You have MetaBang Paint. I gave them a 3. They did have a pretty good amount of brushes in MetaBang. High Paint, I gave a 3 also. They have a lot of brushes, a lot of array of brushes, but not as much as Clip Studio Paint. So now we got the performance of the actual brush. Clip Studio Paint, I gave a 4. The brush performance on Clip Studio Paint is just amazing. I love it. It's smooth. Stabilization is just tailored towards me. You got Sketchbook. Sketchbook is pretty good. It's pretty good also. Their stabilization, doing line work on it isn't as good as Clip Studio Paint's, but it is good. You can get it done on there, so I gave it a 3 stars. Krita, I gave a 2. I don't like how Krita does their stabilization. Not saying that you can't do it, I just don't like it. The feel of a lot of the brushes, I don't like the feel of it. I can't really put into words what's happening when I'm drawing in Krita. I just don't like the feel of it. I don't like the feel of it. So I gave them a 2 stars. Infinite Painter, I love it. I gave them a 4 stars. 4 stars. They have this realistic paint. Like it looks like real paint on there. Artflow, I gave a 2. Artflow, it just looks. I don't like how it looks. It just something about Artflow. It just throws me off. It just throws me off. Metabang Paint too, they in the same bucket. And not saying that I can't get used to it or somebody can't used to it. I just don't want to get used to it. It's a 2 stars. It's a 2 for me. All right. So, and then High Paint, as far as their brush performance, it's good. It's good. I gave it a 3 stars. It would have been a 4 if they can get that blending situation situated. High Paint, I know y'all did an update. Y'all added some what did y'all add? Y'all added a blur tool, and so now you can use the smudge tool with the blur tool to kind of work out the blending mode or whatever. But I'm gonna need a blending brush for y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to hunker down. I see y'all put ads on it. Y'all getting money now. You feel me? Invest back into your app. Invest back. Build a good cohesive blending brush. That's all I'm asking. Next up is going to be the layers. So the layers, this consists of like masking, grouping, being able to name them, separate them by color, reference, blending modes, like all different types of things that you can do with your layers. So number 1, Clip Studio Paint. I gave them 4 stars. You can do you could just do a lot with the layers on Clip Studio Paint. I don't even use all of the options for the layers or whatever. Sketchbook, I gave them a 3 stars. They don't have as much as Clip Studio Paint, but they have enough. They have enough to get things done. I think that's like a common theme with Sketchbook. It's like it's enough. You know what I'm saying? Also, we have Krita. I gave Krita a 4. They have a lot of tools in there, just as much, I would say just as much tools as Clip Studio Paint. They may be called something different, or you may do it in a different way, but it equals out and it does kind of the same thing. Infinite Painter, I gave 3 because they do not have as much as Clip Studio Paint, but once again, they have enough. All right, so I gave them a 3 stars. Artflow, 2. They don't have as much as Infinite Painter. Metabang, I gave a 2. But it's Metabang and Artflow is almost like it's almost like bare bones as far as art software goes. And then High Paint, I gave a 3 because they have more than Metabang and Artflow and things like that. Next up, we got saving. So this is saving your artwork in various different file formats. So Clip Studio Paint, although you can do SVG, PNG, JPEG, PNG, Photoshop, you could save in almost any format, and as far as Clip Studio Paint, but they have like this glitch or this bug or something like that when you are trying to save and import different drawings. Like say you're trying to draw, you're drawing on your PC, you save it, and you throw it on your tablet or whatever, and you go into the application, Clip Studio Paint application, and you try to find a drawing and you can't find it. You're like, what is going on? And then you go to your actual gallery and you're like, okay, it's right there. But Clip Studio Paint is not picking it up in that particular application. Now there is a workaround to that. If y'all are having that problem, I'm gonna put the workaround right up on the screen right now. But the mere fact that I have to go through all of that, we not doing that. No, y'all need to get that together. Y'all need to get that together, because now it ain't no one-time payment now. You dig what I'm saying? We paying y'all monthly now. Y'all need to get on that quick, fast, and in a hurry. So saving, I gave Clip Studio Paint 2. Sketchbook, I gave it a 3. You don't have, the thing about Sketchbook, you don't have as much options as Clip Studio Paint as far as the file formats, but at least it work. So I gave it 3 stars. Critter I gave 3 stars also because it works. Infinite Painter, I gave a 4 star to Infinite Painter. Why did I give them a 4 star? I gave them, I think I gave them a 4 star. I don't know why I gave them a 4 star. Let me look at my notes, because I don't know why. Okay, so Infinite Painter is PNG, JPG, WebP, Zip, PD, PSD, and their own file system. Okay, so it seems like they cover a wide array of it. So, but I don't know why I gave Critter a 3. Critter should be like a 4 star also then. So we'll correct that. Critter should be a 4 star also. So we'll change that. And I may or may not edit this. Y'all just gonna have to see me at my worst, right? But anyway, where were we saving? So Infinite Painter gets a 4. I corrected. Critter to a 4. Art Flow is a 2. They have very limited. I think there's like PNG and something else. I don't even know. It's just ridiculous. Them and Metabang. It's what you can save to. It's ridiculous. So Art Flow get a 2. Metabang get a 2. High Paint gets a 3. They have more than Metabang, but they have less than Infinite Painter. We go to the guides, and what I mean by guides is rulers, your shapes, your perspectives, and all of these different things like that. So Clip Studio Paint by far 4 stars. They have perspective. They have ruler guides. They have shape guides. They even have a ruler on the outside of your canvas that you can actually use. They just have a lot of guide tools to help you out. Sketchbook, they do have perspective. I think they have 1.2 point. I think they have 1.2 point and 3 point or something like that. And then they do have some shapes. They have like a curve. I forget what that thing is called. Y'all know what that thing called. It's like a curve ruler thingamajiggy. I don't know what it's called, but they do have they have that, but they don't have as much as Clip Studio Paint, so I had to put it at 3. Critter is gonna be a 4 as far as guides. They have the same amount as Clip Studio Paint. Infinite Painter is going to be a 2. Infinite Painter is going to be a 2. They don't have as many guides as Sketchbook Pro. They do have perspective, shapes, and things like that, but they don't have as much. Art Flow 2, Metabang 2, High Paint 3. And now we have the UI or user interface. So Clip Studio Paint user interface. So number 1, Clip Studio Paint got 2 modes. They got 2 modes on y'all. So they got a studio mode, which is basically a carbon copy of the PC version. And then they have the simple mode, right? And so the simple mode looks more like Infinite Painter, a Procreate, a Sketchbook Pro, right? So for UI, I was gonna give it a 5. No lie. I was gonna give it a 5, but ain't nothing perfect. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing perfect. So I just gave it a 4. Sketchbook, I gave a 3 because I do like their UI. It's clean, nice, inviting, and things like that. Critter, I gave a 2. I gave a 2 to Critter. I don't like their user interface at all. Infinite Painter, I gave a 3. I like their user interface. Artflow, I gave a 3 to Artflow. So Artflow, it is minimal. It's out the way, toolbars and things like that. They're out your way. Metabang Paint, I gave a 1 star. And if I could give somebody a half star, I would give Metabang a half star on the UI, because it just looks so outdated. It looks like they ain't update that UI since 82. Like it looks bad. Like it looks like Windows 98. Like that's how it's looking. It's giving me Windows DOS vibes. Real talk. Metabang, do better. High Paint, I gave it a 3. I like their user interface, clean, inviting, yet powerful. Yeah, I like it. So next up, I got tools and features. So tools and features, Clip Studio Paint got a 4. Clip Studio Paint is like the king of features with the 2 modes, the studio mode, the simple mode, the companion mode, beast mode. No, they don't have beast mode, not yet. But just the different tools, the different features, like they ain't nobody messing with Clip Studio Paint when it comes down to tools and features. That's just hands down. So Sketchbook, I got them a 3. Critter 3, Infinite Painter 3, Artflow 2, Metabang 2, and High Paint I gave a 3. Now, as far as the stability of the application, which this is key for me. The stability, I gave Clip Studio Paint a 4, very stable. And also I want to preference that this all depends on like what device you're actually using. So I got the S8 Ultra. So I'm using the S8 Ultra. It's not the biggest RAM or whatever. I think it's like base RAM in there, but I run Clip Studio Paint. It's smooth. Like I never had a problem with Clip Studio Paint with my S8 Ultra since the update. Since they updated. And when it first came out, it was all types of like buggy issues and things like that, but they updated it. It's smooth. And this update was like a year ago, probably more than a year ago, a year and a half ago. We'll just say that. Sketchbook 4. I never had a problem with Sketchbook. I've been using Sketchbook for years. I don't think I ever had a problem with Sketchbook. So shout out to Sketchbook. Critter, I'm gonna have to give you a 2. Now, before the shields come in the comments, before y'all be typing in the Critter the best thing, Critter this. Before y'all come in the comments, if you look at the application on Play Store, it will say that this is beta. This is beta. Like what's the guy name? Jesse Lee. Not Jesse Lee. Yeah, Jesse Lee Peters. Like Jesse Lee Peters. This is beta. It's a beta. So, we know it's a beta, but the application, it's been beta for like 3 years now. Like, so it gets, I give it a 2, right? I give it a 2 just because of the glitches and things like that. And so, when y'all come out with a full version, holler at me, let me know. And, I'll come back and reassess the stars that I gave y'all. Infinite Painter 4, I never really had any major issues with Infinite Painter. It runs smoothly on my tablet. Artflow, I give a 3, and I haven't drew enough on Artflow because the UI is just it just looks. Although I gave it a 3 stars, I don't like how it looks. I don't like all those ads. That's what it. I don't like those ads and and stuff like that. But I give it a 3. The times I have used it, there was no issues and then like that. It just looks so cheap. It just looks so cheap. Okay. Anyway, Metabang, I gave a 3. Haven't really had problems when I did draw with Metabang, but it looks even cheaper than ArtFlow. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, whatever. So I gave it a 3 on stability. You know, it's better than Critter. You know what I'm saying? It's not crashing out like Critter crashing out. But I gave it a 3. High paint, I gave a 4. High paint runs smooth. High paint runs smooth. So I gave it a 4. So at the end of this, you see where I got total stars. And these are just the total stars, all the stars added up or whatever. And so if we did a ranking, if I did a ranking of how I felt, it would be Clip Studio Paint, Infinite Painter, High Paint, Critter, Sketchbook, ArtFlow, and then Metabang. Now, but wait, there's more. Right? There's more. So how we're gonna do this is how you are gonna find out what is the best art application for you. Not for me, because this rating is how I rate it based off of how I feel. You should do it on how you feel and what you think is more important to you. So anyway, so how we're gonna do this is I set up this box, I set up this little graph. And so right here I got the stars. That's how much each of these are worth. And then I have what you value. So what you're gonna do is from the criterias that I rank these, not criterias, but from the criterias, the price, brushes or whatever, you're gonna pick out which one means the most to you. What do you value the most in an art application? So I value the user experience the most. So I got this number 1. So this is worth 5 stars, right? This is worth 5 stars. And then you go on to number 2. What do you value? Secondly, that's brush performance. Thirdly, brushes, and so forth and so on. And then once you fill all of these out, right? Once you fill all of these out, then what you do is you go up here to the table where I got these things ranked, and you take the highest stars, out of that category, and you just put the name down there. Now, if it's a tie, you put, if it got the same amount of stars, then you put all of them that has the same amount of stars. The most and the same. So Clip Studio Paint with UI. No, we'll go to brush performance. So brush performance. Clip Studio Paint has a 4, and then also Infinite Painter has a 4. So I put both of them up there. Both of them get the points, right? And so you do this all the way down. And then once you fill this out, you tally up the star. And then once you tally up the stars, you'll get something like this. So I got Clip Studio Paint with 23 points, Infinite Painter 16 points, and then third I got Critter. See, look at them haters. See, I got y'all third. Y'all trashing me I know y'all trashing me in the comments right now, but I got y'all in third place with a beta application. Y'all in third place with a beta application. See there? You see that? You gotta be nice. You gotta wait till the whole video before you start bashing. But anyway, I got Critter third, and then Sketchbook and High Paint, they tied with 6. And then I have Metabang. And then I forgot, and then I got Metabang. And some of these, like ArtFlow, ain't even gonna make the list. You know, some of y'all, it ain't even gonna make the list. So this is how you figure out which art application is best suited for your needs. So what I am gonna do, I am gonna share this spreadsheet. I'm gonna take all my stuff. I'm gonna clear out some things. I'm gonna clear out what I value, and then y'all can use my rating, or y'all can rate it yourself. However y'all want to, however y'all feeling, y'all can rate it yourself. It's up to y'all. But you can just type in what you care about and you just look, you see the art application or whatever, and there you go. And then also, as I continue to, as new art applications continue to be put out, be updated and things like that, I am going to be updating this list. All right. So this is how you can find the perfect art application for your artistic needs. But anyway, I hope you got some type of value out of this video today. If you did, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. And as always, I'll holler at you next time. Believe that.